What's up, all my smokers, my tokers, my dabbers, and all around stoners? It's your girl Bree from Bree's Living the High Life, and today we will be doing a hotbox story time. So let's go ahead and get into the video. It's lit. So as I said before, we will be doing a story time hotbox session. So we will be hotboxing the car today. The story I have for you today is when I tried out for American Idol. So I'm gonna tell y'all the truth on how it really happens, like behind the scenes and stuff, like before you get to the judges. So go grab a bong, a joint, a blunt, or something and come smoke with me. So, American Idol. Where do I begin? So, I tried out in the summer of 2012. I had just graduated high school. And me and my mom, we went to a place where they were holding the auditions and stuff. Went there, got there early, one of the first people in and stuff like that. Get there, it is super disorganized. It was super disorganized. I was so pissed. I was pissed. I was like, okay, I'll just do it, whatever. So I get there and you don't even you don't meet the judges when you audition. I said it. Instead, they put you through a screening process. So you go to a group of judges or whatever who are gonna listen to you sing, and they send you to somebody else if you get past them. And then after that, I was super pissed. Why? My blunt went out. Bruh. So after that, the third group, because I made it through the first three rounds or whatever. Well, I made it through the second round. I was on my way to the third round. The third round, the people weren't even there. They weren't there. So me being the person I am, I was like, okay, Mom, I was like, there's another one in Chicago. I was like, can we go to Chicago? She's like, well, if this is what you really want to do, we can go to Chicago. I was like, yeah, I really want to go. I really want to go. And so we go. We drive there. We do a whole family trip, there. It was me, my mom, and my aunt. We all go. Driving to Chicago for me to do American Idol. So I have to do the whole process over again. The whole process again. I gotta sign back up. I gotta wait for the fucking email and phone call and everything else they send. I have to go down there to register again. Then, after you register, they give you this little packet paper thing, and they have you fill it out. Who do you sound like? Who do people say you sound like when you sing? How do you warm up? How do you do this? How do you do that? What makes you want to sing? And that's a whole bunch of bull that doesn't need to be, that's, excuse me, sorry. That's stuff you can find out about me when I'm on TV, or if how they have those people who are in the audience and they're gonna go on the show and they have the little clips of people like in the auditorium or whatever, blah blah blah, whatever. You can find out about me then, or after I win American Idol. You don't need to know this about me now, because what are you gonna do with the information? Okay, so I go home, or not home, but I go to the hotel, and I go and I like practice and see what song I'm gonna sing or whatever. I sung an Adele song. I sung There Is a Fire Starting in My Heart, Reaching a Fever Pitch That's Bringing Me Out the Dark. I sung that song. I can't remember the name of the song right now. But I sung that song. More than once on the day that I did the audition. Might add you. And then they said, oh, you need to have 3 songs, by the way, ready to go. And they can't be like the same like genre. They have to be like, okay, so if I'm gonna sing an Adele song, I'm gonna have to sing a Whitney Houston song, for example, and then I'm gonna have to sing a Kirk Franklin song, for example, so they know my range and all this and that, which I understand. Or, you know, someone else sung your song a heck of times or whatever, you know, they're gonna ask you to do a different one. Or if they think that your voice sounds, you know, another way, and they want to like see how you sound, like how, you know, like to determine whether or not you can go to the next round. That's what the multiple songs are for. Bruh, if my blunt goes out one more time, I'm trying to smoke and tell this story at the same time, and it's like, ugh. I'm gonna need a whole other blunt by the time I'm done with this story. Okay, so I got ash all on me and stuff. Okay, so he goes, whew. Give me a second. Gotta have my drink. So, you know, whatever. I picked my 3 songs. It was Adele. I did a Jennifer Hudson song, and I did a Beyonce song. I don't remember the 2 songs I did. All I remember is Adele, because that's the song I sung the most. So, when it came time for the audition day, which is like a day or 2 later from when we got there, because we got there early, because with that trip, we also went to go see my great-grandfather. Who lived in Wisconsin. So I was like, okay, let's make it a family, you know, my mom was like, let's make it a family trip, you know, blah, blah, whatever. Okay. This road trip, by the way, was freaking awesome. I love driving cross country. It was the best. Me and my mom, we've driven to Wisconsin like at least 3 or 4 times. It is awesome. Every time we go, I love it, because I like to drive anyway. And I like to like see like the scenery and stuff. My mom said I slept a lot the whole way. I don't remember sleep. I know I slept one good time because my mom freaking recorded me snoring in the freaking front seat, and I was like, really mom? She goes, hey. She goes, that was the only thing that was keeping me up, because she was asleep. And I was like, okay. So it comes time to audition, right? It's audition day. We stand outside. We get there early in the, well, it's not early, but you know, to me it was early, because you know, I'm coming from California. So California time, it wasn't that early, but it would have been 7 o'clock in the morning California time. So it's 9 o'clock in the morning there. We're standing outside for almost 2 hours. 2. The reason we're standing outside for 2 hours is because, what's that guy's name who's the host for American Idol? Ryan something, I think. Ryan whatever. Ryan Gosling, isn't that his name? I don't remember. Anywho, so he was like walking around talking to people and stuff like that, you know, whatever. Which took forever. And then he gets like up on this like stair thing with his megaphone. He was like, welcome to American Idol. And I'm like, we've been standing here for 2 hours, let's go. And everyone's like, yeah. And he's like, okay, first things first, before we go inside, we're gonna have to film this, that, and the other. We're gonna film a couple of you people just like, you know, around with your banners and posters and stuff or whatever. We're gonna film a couple of you, you know, doing like some funny stuff or whatever. And then we're gonna do one big pan of everybody outside. So the cameras are up here, like way up there, right? Okay, and we're like way down there. And mind you, we're not big freaking parking lot. This is like a big stadium area. We were at a stadium. I don't remember. I think we were like a basketball something or something. I don't remember exactly where we were, but it was like a sports arena or something like that. So when we get there, what happened? What happened? Bruh, I'm about to roll another one. Yeah, let me just tell my story and then we'll smoke, okay? So we do that and we're like, yeah, woo! You know, whatever they have us do and stuff like that. I'm like, okay. Because by this point, I'm irritated because, you know, it got me out here. It's cold in Chicago. You got me out here. I mean, granted, it was summertime, but it was still cold. You got me out here waiting in the cold and stuff. I was irritated. I was ready to go. I was like, man, but I was like, you know what? I mean, I have my mom drive out here. I have my aunt drive out here. So I'm going to just do it. And I'm like, hey, you never know. I could win, you know? You never know. So we go inside. Me, my mom, my aunt, we go inside. And they say, oh, you can only have one person in with you. And I was like, I was like, nope, that's not happening. I was like, they're both coming in. I was like, I need them both with me. Like, this is the only two people I brought. I was like, we can't. And they're like, oh, where'd you come from? I was like, we came from California. We drove 2,000 miles to be here because you guys canceled the one that was in California. I was mad. I was like super mad because I had an attitude and I was like, bro, like this is wasting my time. Like, to be honest, like if this house really is, like I'm super freaking pissed and I'm like, this is not okay. So I was mad. And then I was like, you know, let me be nice to people because, you know, they determine whether or not I pretty much go on, you know what I mean? So they go say, okay, you know, we'll get them their passes and stuff. So we get our passes. Me, my aunt, and my mom, we go in the bleachers and stuff, and sit there, wait for our turn. We're in groups or whatever because, you know, we're doing it by last name category. So what they do is when they call you down, you have your packet with you, they call you down and you basically go down there with 4 people. So you're not singing down there by yourself. Did I mention, I know I did, but did I mention that you don't meet the judges the day you get there? You don't meet the judges. You don't. They say, oh, they tell you they're there, but they're not. They are not there. The judges are not there. I don't remember. I think J-Lo was a judge at the time that I went. I think it was J-Lo, yeah. Or was that the time Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey? I don't know. I'm going to figure out who were the judges then. But I was pissed that I didn't get to see the judges. I was pissed. Now. There we go. Now, so we go down there and you're singing for 2 people. In the first round. You're singing, I think there's like 4 or 5 rounds. You're singing for the first group of people, which is 2. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And I sing my song, you know, and they say, okay, can you do this song here? I did that song because they gave me a song to sing instead of me choosing the ones that I had after I did Adele. And I was like, yeah, sure. What's the song? They gave me some dumb song. I don't even remember what the song was. Oh, they had me sing something stupid. Anywho, whatever. So I go to the next round, which is round 2. I say, hey, auntie, you know, you could stay here. And I said, hey, mom, you know, I'm talking to both of them. I said, hey, y'all could stay here in the bleachers if you want. And I'm just going to be here on the ground and whatever. Because you couldn't have your phone on you. You couldn't have nothing on you. So I walked back up there to go tell them because you couldn't have nothing with you. I was like, hey, I was like, I'm going to the next round, la la la. You guys can stay here or you guys can like move, you know, with me. But I was like, you guys may just stay here and then I'll come get you guys when I'm done. So I go to round 2 because they let 2 of us go for that round, and then I had 2 more people come with me to the next round. So 2 from the last group. So they each cut. So you're still traveling with 4 people. Go to round 2. Do round 2, sing what I gotta sing. I go to round 3. This time I'm singing for 4 people. So, oh, and mind you, the people who are behind you, there's no curtains, there's no nothing, there's nothing blocking you, by the way. There's just tables. So there's a table here, table here, table here, table here, table here, table here, right? And then there's people behind you. So the people who are behind you, they can hear you singing, by the way. It's not private. It's not in a room. You're not one-on-one. Nothing. Everybody can hear you. Everybody. So that adds on to the nerves that you already have, right? Because it sure did for me. Because, I mean, even though I performed a lot, that was like, man, like, dang, like, I thought I was going to be one-on-one with the judges by myself, da-da-da-da. You know, I was ready to come in and just blow them away. But no. That's it. I'm done with the blunt for now. I'm done. Let me get to a certain part of the story. So, I did that, right? I got to round 4 after I sung for the 4 people, and then whatever. So it was just me and one other person. No, we get to round 4, and then we get to round 5. Round 5, there was probably about a good group of 50 of us in the group that I was in. There was 2 groups of 50, so there was 100 people, right? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. So out of 100 people, they chose 25 of us. 25. And then they still had some extra people who were like, you know, the sploof peoples that they like, you know, like, oh, show you like, who do like the funny things like on American Idol, like, you know, the funny people. I can't think of anybody right now.
Talk to me, tell me your name. You blow me off like it's all the same. You lit it fuse and I'm taking away like a bomb. Yeah, baby. She bangs, oh baby, when she moves, I go crazy cause she looks like a fly, but she stings like a bee, like every girl in history. She bangs.
You can decipher that. So they actually had about 30 people, so they took about extra 5 funny people from the group of 100 people. And then they said, okay, the judges left. What do you mean the judges left? The judges are supposed to be here for us to hear us sing. Y'all had us around here playing all these freaking monkey round freaking games and stuff like that, da-da-da-da, right? I said the judges left, blah, blah, blah. They gave us some bogus excuse as to why all the judges left. All the judges left. There was no one there. No one there. And I was like, y'all playing with us. Y'all playing. I was so mad. I was so heated. And they said, but you're all going to Hollywood. You mean to tell me y'all messed me up in California, had me re-audition again in Chicago, which is 2,000 plus miles away from my house, go through 6 rigorous rounds over here with you guys. So it's a total of 9 rounds I went through, right? Because I had 3 in California. Had me go through these 9 rigorous rounds to tell me I'm going to Hollywood and I can't see the judges here? I can't see the judges. They're not here. So you mean tell me that I wasted my time, my gas, and my mom's time, my aunt's time and gas to come here? Sorry, there's someone driving. And to not be able to sing for the judges. Bro, I was so heated. I got my little paper for the Hollywood or whatever, right? I left. And I went to my mom and my aunt and I said, you know what? I said, I'm not doing this no more. I'm done. I said, I'm done. I said, I'm out. I'm out. So the good thing is though, is that I had a friend who actually went through the process and finished the process. You know, she made it to Hollywood and she's like, yeah. So when you're in Hollywood with the judges, because I kind of figured this out already before she told me, when you're in Hollywood and you're in front of the judges and they say, you're going to Hollywood, all that is fake. I said fake. fake, 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 fake. It is fake. You are already in Hollywood. So, you already had your golden ticket or whatever. Man, I need to find my golden ticket. But you already have your golden ticket and stuff like that to go to Hollywood or whatever, which is stupid because you're already in Hollywood. So why are you lying to, like, the audience? I'm surprised no one's ever done a video like this before. Like, I never found a, oh, let's expose American Idol video or nothing. Nothing. Bro, when I tell you I was so pissed, bro, I was like, so they're lying to us. I was like, wow, like, they fucking they finessed us. Like, I was mad. I was so happy because think about it. Okay, I left California to go to Chicago. Okay, here's the thing though. I already live in California, right? I live about 6 hours, 5-6 hours, depending on how fast you're driving, away from LA. Away from LA, right? Okay, so I'm in California. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I get to go to Hollywood, blah, 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 blah. I don't know why I thought that though. Like, why did I think that? Why would you have tryout rounds or whatever and then send us to Hollywood? You think about that? I don't know. Maybe I'm high. But that's the thing though. But we're already in Hollywood, so it doesn't matter. But here's the point. Here's the reason why I'm mad. Is I was already in California, ready to go to Hollywood. Drove to Chicago. Would have had to drive back to California anyway to go to Hollywood. What the actual... When I tell you I was pissed, I told my mom and my aunt, I was like, no. My aunt and my mom, they tried to talk me into staying and going. And I was like, Mom's like, are you sure this is what you want to do? I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm done. I was like, they're playing games. I was like, I'm not with this. I was like, if this is how I have to get to the next level, I don't want it. I was like, I'll do it myself. I'll get it on my own. What are they? I was like, I'm not playing these games. I was like, we can finish our family trip, whatever. I was like, I'm sorry that, we came out here and did this for nothing. I mean, it wasn't really for nothing, it was kind of for... Excuse me, it was for me to get an experience or whatever, maybe be the next, Fantasia or Whitney Houston or Beyonce, whatever. It's for me to be the next somebody. That's how I felt. And to know the fact that they're playing games with us, I almost burned myself. To know the fact that they're playing games with us, I just wasn't with it. I wasn't with the fake stuff. I wasn't with it. So yeah, so I was mad, bro. I'm still mad till this day, thinking about it right now. Like man, like that's crazy. Like that's crazy. And then the thing is though, is they call me and they say, Brianna, we missed you. Do you want to schedule an appointment to go to Hollywood? And I said, no. I said, I'm okay. They said, no, we really want you. We really need you. Da-da-da-da. I said, okay, hold on. I went and grabbed my Hollywood paper. I said, are you still there? She goes, yeah, I'm still here. I said, okay. I said, I'm going to put you on speaker real quick so my family can hear you, I was by myself. They said, okay. Tell me, what I need to know to get there, blah, blah, whatever. I said, wait, hold on. I want to tell you something first. I grab my paper. I crumple it up over the phone. And then I start to rip it. She goes, what's that noise, sweetie? Like, what's going on? Is everything okay? I said, yeah. I said, I'm not playing your guys' games. I said, I'm done. I said, you guys had me go through this process twice. Now it's going to be a third time. And I'm not playing these games. Because, I didn't know if I got to Hollywood, if I was actually going to see the judges again, or have to do this whole round thing again and wait an extra 3 days to sing in front of the judges. Like, I wasn't playing these games no more. And she's like, oh, honey. No, it's not like that. Like, they're here, da-da-da-da. Whatever happened in Chicago was over and done with, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. It's over with. So, like, they're here, they're ready, they want to see you, blah, blah, blah. I said, so the judges want to see me. The judges are ready to see me. They want to see me. When I get to Hollywood, they want to see me. She goes, yeah. I said, I said, no, I'm good. I'm good. She goes, no. She goes, we're going to give you a plane ticket, this, that, and other. You can bring, as many family members as you want. La, da, 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 da. I was like, nah. I was like, I'm good. I was like, I really don't want to go. She goes, but we have your paper here, and it says you just blew them away with flying colors. Da, da, da. I said, who's them? I said, the 9 rounds of people that I had to go through. I said, I went through 20 plus people to get to Hollywood, to talk to these, to sing for these judges. Like, you're playing games with me, bro. I don't know if y'all can see, but my car is hecka smoky. It don't look like it's coming through on camera, but the car is smoky. Like, my eyes are burning. But I was like, no. I was like, I went through 20 plus people. I was like, I can't go through no more people. I said, the only way I would come to Hollywood is if you guarantee me I can be in front of them judges the second I land. The second I land, I go straight to them and I get to sing for them and nobody else. I said, I'm not doing this. I said, the only way I'm going to come to Hollywood is if I get to sing for the judges. She goes, oh, well, honey, that can't happen. I was like, but you said the judges were ready for me. You said they were ready for me. She goes, no. She goes, you have to sing in front of 3 more rounds of people to wean out all the people from every state. Because in Hollywood, they have, the 30 people from each, wherever they were hosting from, pulling people from. So from 30 from California, 30 from Florida, 30 from Texas, 30 from Hawaii, 30 from Chicago, 30 from New York. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So, yeah. Oh, and then rounds went for 2 days. I don't know if I said that. Rounds went for 2 days. We had to go back because there was too many people. We had to go back because there's too many people. We had to go back. I was like, no. I was like, I'm not doing this again. I'm not going through all these rounds. I'm not doing that. I said, I'll stay home. I said, it's okay. I said, I'll try out for something else. We'll try for something else. And she goes, no, we really want you. We really need you to do that. I said, no, you don't. No, you don't. So, yeah, that is my American Idol audition story. Worst thing ever. And when I found out that they were canceling the show, excuse me, I was so happy. And then they brought it back. Bro, if y'all would have really known, y'all wouldn't ask for that show to come back. Wouldn't ask for that show to come back. Now, with that experience, I'm wondering, I'm like, okay, are all these other shows like this? Is The Voice like this? Is America's Got Talent like this? Like, what other shows are like this? Like, now I can understand why they did that process, but at the same time, like, bro, have us go through 2 people or 2 rounds or whatever, wean us out, and be harsh on us if you're gonna give us 2 rounds, okay? 2 rounds, and then you get to meet the judges on the 3rd round. That's what I say. That should be the rule. Excuse me, good God. 2 rounds. Have us meet the judges after that, okay? So the first round, you're gonna cut out at least half the people that are here, right? No. Excuse me. And then on the 2nd round, cut out a good another portion of us, to the point, okay, say 500 people are here, right? Okay, cut out 250 the first round, 250 automatically, and then cut out maybe 100 to 150 the last round, and then have us go in front of the judges and have the judges cut out 50 to 40, have the judges cut out 40 to 50 people. and then send the rest of us to Hollywood. And then when it's time for Hollywood, have us go through another 2 rounds maybe, or maybe another round, and then cut us down, and then get your final 12, 13, or however many people go on the stage when the season starts. Then do that there in Hollywood, okay? Or you could have us do 2 rounds in the state where we're coming from, and then have us do a 3rd round, have us go to Hollywood. And then if you want to finesse you're going to Hollywood with the judges and shit and stuff, then have us go through 1 more round before we get to judges. Make sure you have the people that you want to have on the show, and then have the judges say, oh, you're going to Hollywood, or oh no, it's a no for me, dog. You know what I mean? And then do that there. Other than that, y'all just wasting people's time and y'all playing games. But if you think about it, that's our future you're messing with. That's our time you're messing with. That's our money you're messing with. You know how much it costs? A lot of money to drive to Chicago and back and stop at all the little stops that I want to stop at. Whew. But yeah, that's my story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for smoking with me. And until next time, this is Bree, living the high life. Bye. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Did you subscribe?